How are you?
I'm really well, thanks.
Oh, what a lovely day it is in Sydney today.
It's a great day. I was wondering if you could explain a little bit more about psychosomatic therapy.
Psychosomatic therapy. Well, psychosomatic means the consciousness or how you feel, how you approach people, and how your body, from its learned experience, reacts. A lot of it is controlled by the habits and behavior patterns.
So
the behavior patterns right from your childhood, maybe even in your mother's womb, learns a lot of things. So the way I actually react to you is, a lot of it is controlled by the habits and behavior patterns. So the therapy is really not a treatment. It's just learning how to use some of your new opportunities in a different way than you've learned to do it in so many different ways through the conditioning in the past. To be much better communicator, and you can use it in any walk of life, because it's about life itself.
Yeah. So in relationships, in work.
Absolutely. As you learn to communicate and be more in your own center, and not use some of your past behavior and see this person through your experiences of the past, you see them the way they are now, and approach them just the way they're presenting themselves to you, not the way you may have presumed that they would be.
Yeah.
So when we look at a body or a face, everything that you are is just the way you are now, and the way I'm going to see you now, not through the memories of my past experiences.
So Herman, I have your brochure here, and it says you run an institute.
Well, it's called the Australasian Institute of Body-Mind Analysis and Psychosomatic Therapy. I've been teaching this subject since '92, and I've done about 10 years in Europe, in many of the countries in Europe, Hungary, Norway, Sweden, and a lot in Germany, and in Canada for 10 years also, but and Australia, occasionally when I get time to come back home. But why do I teach in countries where I don't even speak the language?
I was just wondering that.
And that's because you don't really need language to understand someone. Their body is already telling you. Their facial expression is already telling you, this is who I am. Words will only be what you choose to tell me, but your body tells me everything. The shape, the expression, the body language, and when you really don't understand the language, then you learn to listen to all these cues, even more sensitivity and greater attention, because you need them to speak to you through their body, because you don't understand the language. So that has really helped me to fine-tune this art, which I teach so many people, that you don't need to know anything about them, because you're only going to see what they are now, not what you know of them. So the most wonderful thing about this in relationships is that you don't need to judge your person from knowing them for so long, because then you only see them through the aura or the light of your previous experiences with them, and not seeing them the way they are today. So the best and the most genuine understanding of someone comes when you met them for the first time. So when you met the first time and you really take them for who they are, they learn to trust you and feel that you have some compassion and understanding, and are much more open, and you feel much more at home because you're only going to accept what is in front of you. So this Australasian Institute, we've put a lot of work into it, and now we have full government accreditation of it, and we teach the course at 3 levels. One is Certificate 3, which is the different subjects that I can tell you about. Then is a Certificate 4, which is a higher level, a master practitioner of psychosomatic therapy. And then we also take you to a diploma level where you can teach this to other people.
Herman, I have your brochure here about the Certificate 3 in psychosomatic therapy with all the different subjects. And can you talk a little bit about those?
Well, what we do is in this, we start with the face. That's the thing that's most obvious to everyone. And you will notice that now in most of the magazines and media and all that, there's much more faces and much